क्या आप भी दूधी से परेशान हैं? क्या आप भी मेरी तरह दूधी नहीं पसंद करते? तो वेलकम आत्मा से। क्या आप भी दूधी से परेशान हैं? क्या आपको भी दूधी की स्मेल से उल्टी होती है? तो वेलकम है आपको मेरे वीडियो में। I'm joking. Welcome to Curiosity One My Kitchen. I'm Mihir, and today we are going to tackle this one big issue that I have, and I'm sure a lot of people like me have it. They hate Doodhi or Lauki or bitter gourd or whatever you call it. It is rightly named Lauki because every Avenger hates it. So since I do not like Doodhi, I cannot eat it in any form whatsoever. I can't stand it. So this was this one dish that I ate when I was traveling to Indore, and the caretaker of the house that I was living used to make this dish often, and I used to eat it thinking that it was paneer ka kofta or aloo kofta or something like that. And then this one day I just stepped in the kitchen and I'm like, I saw him grating Doodhi. I'm like, kya bana rahe ho? He's like, kofta. I'm like, you were making kofta with this for so long and I have been eating it. So I had to come back home and try it. So I'm just sharing this recipe with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. So for your kofta, you're going to require Doodhi, which is Lauki or bitter gourd. I have 2 tablespoons of, a little more than 2 tablespoons of besan, garam masala, salt, red chilli powder, turmeric. And for your gravy, you're going to require salt, turmeric, garam masala, red chilli powder. This is Kasoori Methi. I have about 3 tablespoons of cream or Malai, and here I have the puree of tomato and onions. So how I prepared this is, I took about 4 tomatoes, I boiled them in water, peeled them. I took about 4 onions, diced them fine, cooked them in oil, and took both of them and I've just pureed it. So this is the puree of tomato and onion. So now I'm going to cut off the edges, and I have taken a peeler and I'm going to start peeling it. This is a fairly large Doodhi that I have taken, so you can take a smaller one if you require. Now I'm going to take a grater. You can take any grater. This is a normal grater that we use at home. You can use a cheese grater or any grater. And now I'm going to start grating this Doodhi. Okay, so this is what your Lauki or Doodhi will look after you've grated it. I have not shown you one step that I have done is I have squeezed out all the water from it. Please don't forget to do that. Now I'm going to add the besan. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala. I'm adding red chilli powder. This is about 2 teaspoons. We can handle the spice. A little bit of turmeric and salt. I don't know why I like getting my hands dirty all the time, so I'm just going to use my hands and mix all of this together. So now the entire mix is ready. I'm just going to shape it into small balls. You don't have to make it a perfect circle. So I managed to make about 8 koftas. They're not all perfectly round, but it's all right. So now we're going to move on to frying. Yes, I'm going to use frying method for them. If you want, you can steam them, you can air fry it. I somehow have found the best result when I fry them. They taste the best and they have the best consistency as well. The texture and the taste is amazing. So I'm going to still fry them. Okay, so for now frying, here I have a pan. It's on low to medium flame. It's not very high. You have to ensure your oil is not too hot. And I'm going to take my kofta and gradually just dip it in oil. Now you just want to make sure that they are cooked until they are nice and golden brown on the outside. See, now this one is about the right color that you want it to be at. So I'm just going to take it out and put it in the plate that I have here. Few more are done, so I'm just going to start taking them out. So moving on to the actual gravy. Now I have a pan and I have some oil. It's on medium flame. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tomato and onion puree. Give that a stir. I'm going to add a little salt. So mind you, while I was making the puree, I did not add any salt. All the salt goes in now. A little bit of garam masala, red chilli powder. It's bubbling too much, so I'm just going to turn the gas a little lower. I'm gonna add a little Kasoori Methi, pinch of turmeric. I'm gonna give this all a mix. So messy I am. Now in goes my cream. Okay, so now the gravy is bubbling and it's come to a simmer, and at this stage we're going to add in our koftas. Ow! Now while you're mixing the koftas, just ensure that you don't break them. You want your koftas to hold their shape, so just be careful while mixing them in. Yuck, yeah, why am I so messy? And this is pretty much done. All I'm going to do is now I'm going to take it into a serving bowl and just garnish it with coriander, and that's it. Hope you guys liked the video and the recipe. Please do like my video. Please do comment if you have any suggestions. And if you do end up making any of my recipes, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram at CuriosityBurnedMyKitchen.